Esperanza TV presents Taste and See. The story for today. Tested and blessed by God.
My name's Eli Martinez, and I live in Dallas, Texas. I came to this country 18 years ago and quickly started working. Although I went to a church in Mexico, I had drifted away from God. But in the midst of nostalgia and loneliness, God reached me. I was in a difficult situation emotionally where I was already desperate. And I went to the park, to clear my mind, and there I found a soccer team. I've always played soccer. Over time, the opportunity arose for them to invite me to a Bible study. They opened their home and I began to study the Bible with them. There, I learned impressive truths, such as about tithes, offerings, the state of the dead, and the Sabbath. It was something I didn't know and was never taught. And I was baptized in the Adventist church. Also, since then, I give 10% of my tithes as offerings. I knew I had to give offerings. I knew there was a tithe, but I didn't know the wonders of what it is to tithe and give back to God. The little that we really give back for all that He gives us. One day, after celebrating my 5 years of work with cake and flowers, the new administrator told me I had to work on Saturday, and so my faith was tested. They threw me a party for 5 years of good work and for being there. Unfortunately, the next day they called me to the office to tell me that I needed to work on Saturday. So I told them, that I keep the Sabbath. They told me, we can't, let your coworker work alone anymore. I said, okay, then Friday is my last day at the property. And so it was. I remember I knelt down. I almost couldn't, and I looked up and said, Lord, help me. Days later, when I went to ask for a letter of recommendation to get another job, I ran into her, and she surprised me with a new opportunity. She offered me a job at another property recently acquired by the company, where I could keep my Sabbath free, and she also gave me a salary increase. I accepted. Back in the car was my friend, whom I was also going to take to find a job, and we thanked God with tears, because, God provides. God provides, and He showed me His faithfulness by not leaving me without a job. I cried with gratitude. 2 weeks later, unexpectedly, they made me the manager of the property. So that's when they told me, okay, Eli, now you're going to have to find a leasing agent, such as a bilingual secretary who is fluent in both languages, because you're the new manager of the property. I still remember that day. I didn't cry, but I just remember that I looked up again and said, thank you, Lord. God honored my faithfulness. Today, I have a home appliance store, and the business is doing very well. I've never lacked for anything, and I increase my offerings to 15% of my income. I am absolutely certain that God has always been right there with me, guiding me every step of the way. When it comes to this business, I always make sure to tell Him, please give me everything that's necessary for the workers, for myself, so that we can get ahead to help support my church and to serve others. God has truly been so incredibly good to me throughout my entire life. God is faithful whenever we walk in obedience. Test and
Now let us prepare to be faithful to God with our tithe and offerings.